I don't think tipping should be from a percentage from the bill. I think tipping
Agree.
should be percentage of your income.
Hello, we are back with Gabriel B. So we're really sad because we are seeing that the world doesn't make any fucking sense. But with that, I have two. I have two topics that are a little bit hand in hand. One is the shortage of pennies. Not that per se, but companies are so shitty that I don't know if you have seen it. They're making things that are like, oh, this item it costs 3.63 cents. So why? Because then you give them like 370 if you are paying cash, and they are like, oh, we don't have cents. So they like give you like a nickel back, and those 2 cents they disappear into. They don't give it back to you because oh, there's no pennies. And someone make the calculations like it's Walmart that have like these many stores, have 100 customers that things are 3.99 and they put four with a $4 bill, well, four ones, and they don't have that penny back, and they're like, oh, sorry, penny shortage. Most
Yeah,
people
most
won't
people
care,
don't care. Yeah.
but it's like if in every store, like there's like 1,000 people that does that, that's already like $10 per store, and they have like this amount of stores, and at the end it was like $1 million a week that they're like keeping.
Really? It was that much?
It was, yeah, because 1,000 people a day in Walmart, that's easy with a penny, and obviously no, they're never is like, oh, it's 402 and you give four and they're like, oh, that's fine. It's always like, oh, it's 402 and you give them 405 and they're like, oops, we don't have like, they will never go your way. They will never be like, oh, it's fine, that it's 2 cents, that's
Yeah.
no. If it is 1 cent, it's 1,000 pennies. It's $10 per store, and Walmart has like 100, like 200 location. Like I don't fucking know the number. I don't have anyone to fact check that, but let's say 200. Like $10 per 200 is already $2,000 a day. Like if you get to the end of the week,
You
like
should edit like the numbers above.
yeah,
Yeah, like
that
the math.
if it is 200 stores, and I believe it's more, $10 per store per day is $2,000. Per week is $14,000 a week. Like if you do that for like 50 something weeks that is in the year, it's like 50, like more, not 50, like $500,000 just on like not giving you a fucking penny back.
Yeah.
And that's so shitty because it's like you already have too much money and now you have like this little extra
Yeah, money
money.
that doesn't even affect them.
Uh,
It's so much money and it means so little to them. But also, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I believe you, but
Yeah.
that's so hard to wrap my head around because,
because no one thinks about it.
well, no, I was gonna say because most people don't even pay cash anymore. I feel like.
Yeah, but that's why the number is so low, thankfully, because
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Like
That's a low number.
1,000 people a day in Walmart, like there's like a lot more than that people
Oh,
at
yeah, yeah.
Walmart. And about if at the bar for where I work, or if someone comes and the thing is like 568 and they give me $6, I like give them like 578. I give them back just like a quarter. Like
Yeah.
who cares about those 3 cents? It's again, it's all fucking fake.
Yeah.
Like at some point you're gonna give you something back.
I know. It really upsets me. I was at a coffee shop the other day and I went up and I ordered my drinks and I paid, I pulled out cash and they're like, "Oh, we don't accept cash." And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You don't accept cash?" Like,
That's annoying.
it's more than annoying. It's wrong. It is not right. Like that is so wrong. You don't accept cash. That's our legal tender, you fucking dumb fuck. Like you fucking, and I know it's just the barista. It's not their fault or whatever.
Max Orich.
Like
It's Max Orich
Is he a
again.
barista?
Yeah.
and like nah, dude.
It's just him just like stops calling him out.
Nah, Max is cool, dude.
Like, I love
He-
Max. He's
he would have
amazing.
given me the coffee. But I was just like, I was like, well, if you can't accept this, then give me my coffee. Like, give me my coffee then. Like, oh, you only have cash? I'm sorry. Like, give me my coffee. You don't lose anything. I spent my time coming here. I'm in line. Like, I took the bus here, and you can't. I have money.
That you
Your
don't want to
rule
have it.
doesn't accept it. That's your guys' fault, not my fault.
Uh,
Everyone knows that money buys things because you made a rule. Like I have to, like it's just like I mean, like
It's
what?
worse when they're like that and they're like, oh yeah, and if you want to pay on car, you have to have a $10 minimum. It's like, bitch, you're making
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
everything
yeah,
difficult.
yeah, yeah. It's just like it's just insane. That's how fake money is. That it's just numbers in a
And you can make a rule like, oh, we're not having that one. I was like,
yeah.
what do you mean? Like, money from different, like, you cannot come here and pay with bolivares. That is like
Yeah, it's like
my coin.
it's it's like oh I don't accept cash and I go okay cool I'll Venmo you. And we're like well we don't do Venmo. Well that like this is your fault.
Yeah,
This is your fault. But I mean I had money on my card, and so I just like grabbed my phone and like tapped it. But I was just like I like I'm also like, you know what it is though? It is like a way of like keeping certain people out of places.
yes,
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, the reason I had cash and was because I had to keep a certain amount in my bank account because I have bills on auto pay.
okay,
You know?
yeah,
And so it's just like I don't have extra money in there to be like tapping. I have my cash that I made from tips from my job.
yeah.
That's what I intended to use. It's just like it feels also like embarrassing or something. It's like I don't know. It's just it just pissed me the fuck off.
There have
It, like,
people in
upset
the bakery that I work. They're like, oh, do you accept cash? But that shouldn't be a question.
I know. But dude,
Like,
you know what's even
that's
worse?
stupid.
You know what's even worse? I worked at a coffee shop and we didn't accept cash and I fucking hated telling people that. Anytime someone was like, "I only have cash," I w- I mostly I would like if it was like a cup of coffee and I was like,
Just
"We don't accept
give-
cash,"
yeah,
and they're
take
like, "Well, I don't have a card or whatever." I just give it to them. That usually wasn't the case. If someone was upset, I'd understand. Like people would be upset sometimes. They're like, "You don't accept cash," and I'm like, "I know it's stupid, isn't it?" Like I would agree with them.
Yeah.
Like whatever. But the issue with that company was they didn't accept cash and we weren't allowed to turn the screen around for them to add a tip. So they had to suggest if they wanted to tip us. But we had a tip jar. But I'm like, if we don't accept cash, we can't break their 20s and they're not going to tip us $20.
Yeah.
So now this person wants to pay with cash and put $1 in the tip jar or whatever. We can't even do that anymore and we can't turn the screen around. So I was making no tips. Those this is great. Sometimes it's like a little annoying, but like you go to a coffee shop and they turn the screen around and
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
like the preloaded tips.
Yeah.
And it's not like by percentage, it's by like dollar amount.
Yeah.
It's like 1, 2, or
Mine's like
$3.
that, and I like it actually.
No, that's great. That's great because if it was by percentage for a cup of coffee, you'd only be getting like 25 cents in tips per
Yeah.
coffee.
Well, depending on the coffee, fucking coffee is expensive right now.
Yeah. But still, you wouldn't be getting like a whole buck at 10%.
Yeah.
Whatever, because usually it's 10, 15, 20.
Not
Like,
anymore.
Yeah. And
Have
so-
you seen like those screen, dude? There's a place. I'm not gonna call the place. They start at 30.
Well, that's what
I was like, fuck you.
Yeah, I know. But I don't mind. I'm about it because that tip is going to the barista or whatever. As a customer, I'm like, that's kind of crazy. And sometimes I can't quite afford it. Like, like it does suck because I'm like, well, I'm taking it out of someone else's pocket. Maybe I shouldn't be having coffee here or whatever. Like, it's just like a, rat eating a rat, but whatever. But you could do custom and then do a lower amount if you want. So like sometimes
I have
can
done
do
that, yeah.
But I carry cash for that reason. Like, and I usually put $1 in anyway. But I'm like, so my point was we weren't allowed to turn around the screen, and the lowest option is usually $1. So I'm missing $1 per transaction, and I'm seeing like 50 customers a day in my shift at least alone.
Yeah.
I could walk away with $50 a day. $50 a day in cash
Yeah,
buys my food for the day every day if I'm not eating groceries.
Yeah,
Like,
transportation and shit.
everything. It pays for everything that the day needs to be covered for.
Yeah.
It's not a lot, but the way that I spend, 50 could cover my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, and my bus pass.
Yeah.
And you're taking that away from me because it doesn't look good to the customer. All of the customers here work here because they work from home.
And they're used to this shit. It's
They're
nothing
used to it.
new.
We're used to it.
Yeah. It's
You
nothing
know,
new,
it's nothing new, and you're not forcing anyone. They could do no, and some people do.
dude.
But it's
Like,
like, but it's just like it's so aggravating. I'm part time. I'm making minimum wage. You're not allowing me tips. I don't, and I don't. I want to work more. Like I want to work more hours. Like, but you're not giving them to me. Give me the fucking tips.
dude, I work
Like it's crazy.
in the
That company
bakery.
ended up going under anyway.
Yeah, perfect. There you
Well,
go.
and then they're back. It was
Fuck.
Foxtrot.
I in the one that I work, I've been seeing this happening, and I'm glad. Actually, I'm glad that this is happening. A lot of the people are starting to not tip, or tip less, and actually super on board with it. The thing is, like, it have to be everybody doing the same. Like, if you come to my restaurant, my bar, whatever, and you tip me 10% and not mad at all, I get mad when I go to another place and I feel I need to do 20. Because if I start doing 10, also like 10% tip or less, in every other places, like, I'm the money that you're not giving me and also not giving it away. So like, it's like no one's losing. You know, like if instead of giving you $2, I give you one, and then you come to my place and instead of you giving me two, you give me one.
Yeah, if
No
everyone
one, yeah, no one loses.
if
It's
everyone
fine.
tipped the same.
Yeah, like 10% or lower. So it's horrible to feel like tip have to be 20%, and because if it is 10% and you do it a fucking really good job, it's easier to give you more. But if you start like at 20-30% and it's like, let's say it's
I don't think tipping should be from a percentage from the bill. I think tipping
agree.
should be percentage of your income.
Your phone give
Like,
me
it's like how much do you make? How much can you really afford this dinner? Like that's
Okay.
how you should be tipping. Like you know what I mean? I'm like I'll go to like a nice restaurant. Cannot afford it. I can afford it in that moment, but man, am I moving numbers around? Like I'll take like my girlfriend out to like a nice restaurant or whatever, but like you know the next 3 days I'm eating ramen and rice.
Dude,
Like you know what I mean for that one. But like if you're able to go to that nice restaurant and then the next day go to another nice restaurant and then you also own a car and a house,
yeah.
like you have to tip 20-25%. Like quick, like
Actually, that idea is amazing. Like,
no,
tips should
no,
be according to what you own.
tip should yeah. Also, maybe there's the argument like I shouldn't be there if I can't afford it, and like I can't afford like the 20%
That
tip or
doesn't make any
whatever.
that doesn't make any sense for me.
No,
Because
it
it's like
doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make
it's
any
like,
sense.
oh, because I cannot afford the money that your boss cannot afford, I cannot get this
Yeah,
experience.
exactly,
That doesn't make any
exactly.
fucking sense. It's
Yeah.
like I have the money for the meal
Yeah.
and maybe for a 10% tip, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. Like what, dude? Once when I the place I bartend, it used to be a restaurant, and I used to work as a server. And once I have this couple, and it was like this dude. It looked like a first date, second at most, and I was like, "Hey, what are you having?" And the girl was like, "I get the short rib, and I'm gonna add this, and I'm gonna add this, and what wines do you have?" Like, oh, I don't like cheap wine. I want an expensive wine. And then I go like, "Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, we have this one. Oh, got it." And then I go to go, and he's like, "I'm not that hungry, and I'm just gonna get some fries." And I was like, "Oh, what do you want to drink?" Good with water. Immediately, I was like, "This guy is not okay financially. He wants to impress this girl, and she's like taking the opportunity to like get the most expensive tip on the fucking menu."
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
at the end, when he tipped like I believe I gave him like soda or a beer or something. I was like, "That's on me. That's on the house," because I was like, I know you don't want to eat fries and water while this bitch is getting short rib and wine. And at the end, it was like 82, and he tipped like $2 to 84. And I was not even mad. I was
Yeah.
like, I
Yeah.
know you're being
Yeah.
play. I cannot be angry at you. It's fine. Like, don't tip me at all. It's
It's
fine.
hard. It's hard not to get mad when you're busting your ass and like you're
Yeah.
like you know like your livelihood just depends on that. But like yeah, I try to go like whatever.
You know the
I
people that is like, it's fine.
yeah, it's fine. I'm like stuff like that should. I mean, it's just if you really think about it, it's all bullshit. Whatever. But it's like the world is the way that it is, and unless I'm gonna do something to really try to change that, I have to like I have to adjust. So if I'm working like a bar or like a server and I'm like, dude, these people fucking suck. They never tip good, like blah 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 blah. Like, yes, it is all true. It is unfair. The circumstances suck, whatever, but like that's not gonna help you, you know?
Yeah.
So you gotta go, oh, okay, cool. Like I keep on getting $2 tips from these people, like whatever. Like I'm not even mad at them. Like this is just a sign that I need to like look for something else.
Yes.
You know, I need to look for something else. Yes, it's not fair that I'm in this financial situation that I didn't put myself on like in like the world should accommodate to the basic fundamental needs, but it doesn't. So it's like I don't know, you just like have to adjust because like there are other people that are like, you know, doing the work to like live the life that you want to live. Like, but like, so I try not to think about it because it will really bring me down.
The,
It'll
my
bring me down.
my economically dream is not to be a millionaire. I don't want to be a millionaire at all. I want to live like a good normal life. What the life that I have now, maybe a little bit more. But one of the things that I thought is like I would really love to have enough money to every time that I have good, really good service, be able to just drop $100 without that hurting me. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
go to a place and you actually have a really good service. The kind of service that is like, oh, that was fine. No, the kind of service that is like, dude, this person was really like friendly, was really like, gave me these recommendations. They brought you like, hey, I know you got this, but I know I when I have it in my shift, I got it with the honey sriracha, so I brought it to you
Yeah.
so you can try it. I would love to be have enough money so every time that happens, it's like this was a really good experience. Be able to just drop 100 and make that person's day valuable too. So because I believe if that starts to happen, more servers or more people will start to try to be more like nice to people. Like
Yeah.
I recently went to a bar and the two bartenders were so pretentious. Like I never dressed like super like fancy, and this looked like a fancy place, and it felt like hey like can we have some menus, and they're there. It's like fine, and then when we're like, are you ready to order? They're like, I have some questions about this. Like okay, then I'll come back later. It's like just help me, you know, like
Yeah.
I don't have the money to pay for these fucking drinks. Just be nice.
Yeah.
It's like it gets me annoyed, but
It does get me annoyed, but then I go, damn, I wish I could. I'm like envious. I'm like, I wish I could act like that at work. I just, it's not in me. But everyone wants to be that person. Everyone wants to be like, what the fuck do you want? Like, everyone
yes.
wants to be that person. And then,
The,
like, you know, like, I'm at coffee shops a lot.
yeah.
I keep on bringing up coffee shops. But I was at a coffee shop and I, like, went to order. And she's like, yeah? Like, just straight like that? Yeah. And then, like,
Just like respect.
yeah, and then I was like, "Yeah, can I get a blah blah blah?" Blah? And like gave me attitude, and I was like, "That was awesome. That was awesome. I loved that, dude."
I have two things for the service industry, and with this we're gonna end. Two ideas that I would like to implement. I believe once a year, whatever selected day, every person in the service industry should be able to talk the way they fucking want to customers, like without consequences. It's like a holiday.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
no,
if
no,
you go to eat this day
dude.
and you do a dumb question, they're gonna be like, "You're fucking stupid." Like,
I've talked about this before. It's not sick time, and it's not paid time off, and it's
no.
not overtime. It's you're still at work, but but you don't have to do the job completely.
Yeah, dude.
But you get away with it. You're like, oh, I'm using my undertime hours. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like your
That's also cool.
undertime, and you're like, yeah, it's when I'm here, but I'm underperforming.
Nice.
You're like,
He's like, can we
you're
have
like,
can we have
yeah.
some water? He's like, no.
Yeah, it's what's wrong with Eric? And he's like, oh, he's on undertime. Yeah, 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 yeah,
That would be
yeah.
awesome. And my second idea is that we should make tokens, right? That is like bad customer tokens.
Yeah.
That if a customer is getting you like to flip out, you can give that token to the people, and that token gets you discounts on another stores. But when you give it away, you can like throw the people out. Like I'm not gonna make your coffee. I'm not gonna make whatever you want. You're so fucking annoying. But here's your token, and you can decide to use it because if you go and use it somewhere else, they know like you're a piece of shit.
Oh, that's so funny.
But you get a
Yeah.
discount.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like, they're like, hey,
And
I'm
then
gonna.
people start using it and be like, hey, I'm so sorry. This isn't mine, but and then they sign this off.
No,
You're like,
they put your
yeah,
they engrave your name in the
you're
back.
like, is it cash or card? You're like, it's card, but also I'm gonna use this token. I just want to let you know I was having a bad day on Monday. Yeah,
That will be fine.
yeah.
That will be fine. But you like if you cannot use it in the store that they give it to you.
Yeah,
You have to get the fuck out. Like
Yeah.
I would love that because, dude,
No, but then everyone would be shitty so they could get discounts.
from yeah, but it's like a shame. I believe
People don't have shame, dude.
if they keep track and at some point you get to like you get a limit.
Yeah, right. People want stuff more than they have.
Yeah,
shame.
that they have shame.
Yeah. Yeah, if people felt shame, we wouldn't have billionaires or whatever's going on in the world right now, you know?
But I still
shame.
I believe it's such a nice idea to be able like, you know what, you earned this fucking shit today, get the fuck out of here. And they're like, okay. You have to leave. That's it. And you have like if a coin of shame. It's like you gotta go to a certain workplace. You wanna use it because you want free like cheaper shit, but it's like hey, I was a piece of shit earlier today.
Dude, if
There you
you're
go.
mean to customer service people, you suck.
Yeah.
You just suck.
That's another like I believe instead of military, people should go through service industry for 1 year.
There should be a draft for people.
Yeah, yeah, but 1 year.
If you're mean to a McDonald's worker, you fucking suck, dude. You suck. You
Dude.
suck.
That would be so fun. Like
Your
the
day-
draft. It's
Your
like
day-
Tracy, you're going to White Castle. She's like, no.
I know. I know. Oprah did that one.
Yeah.
There was an episode of Oprah where she was like working at like McDonald's for a day. It was like a fun episode.
Yeah.
But then the someone came in the drive-through and was super rude to her. Like he obviously didn't know it was Oprah.
It was Oprah.
Yeah, and then he pulls up to the front window and it was Oprah. And dude, coincidentally, it was her lawyer.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So it was her lawyer. It was one of her lawyers. And then they did a follow-up episode because he made like a huge public
Yeah, yeah.
apology. And then he worked at McDonald's for a day. Yeah. Yeah.
There should be a draft. A draft will be awesome. That's like, Mike, you're going to McDonald's for a year. Then.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah. He's like he's by the fryer writing letters back home.
Yeah.
He's like, honey, the trenches have been rough. Yeah.
Today we have 4 customers. All of them wanted extra fries.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can take it.
You know, like back in the day too, with like when young men were going to war, they'd like write letters back to their friends that didn't go.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, if I don't make it out alive, marry my Sally. He's like, hey David, if I don't make it
You
during
can
the
keep my
rush,
Xbox.
he's like, you could fuck my girlfriend.
And
He's
then
like in the back of the cooler at Wendy's.
Davis is online just making the rush because he just wants to fuck the girlfriend. He's just bringing people to the store.
He's like, yeah, he's in the back of an Arby's, mailing out a postcard, kissing it with lipstick.
Let's bring that. Let's bring the draft to service industry. That would be awesome. Okay, with that we're gonna end. Thank you so much for watching, and this is it. Adios.